Hi, it's Mark. Welcome to Reptile Shenanigans, and yeah, you've guessed it, it's feeding day. Okay, YouTube. Thanks for joining me here on my second ever video. If it's your first time here, welcome. Hope you enjoy what you see. If you watched my first video, particularly if you subscribed, thank you so much. Glad you enjoyed what you saw. Hopefully I'll be bringing you some more content soon, and stuff that you'll enjoy. It's only been about 36 hours since I released my first video. I've had just under 30 views so far, and about 50% of those have turned into subscribers, which is brilliant. I hope I can keep it up, keep it going, and put some good stuff out there for everyone. So it's feeding day today. Often I do my feeds every 6 to 8 days. I used to feed every 7 to 9 days, but then 7, 8, 9, so I'm back to 6 to 8. So I've got my rats all ready to go, and some mice too, and a couple of ASFs for those picky feeders. And I thought what I'd do is, whilst I was feeding my collection anyway, it would be a good chance for me to introduce some of my snakes to you. I haven't got a huge collection at the moment, but here we go. Let's hope you like what you see. Okay, here we go, YouTube. Tools at the ready. I actually use fishing forceps as tongs. You can pick these up for about £3.50. As soon as you stick a word reptile on them, they are worth about a tenner at least. I've been fishing for years, so getting hold of them was not a problem. Here we've got some rats in some hot but not boiling water. I defrosted these. I took them out the freezer about just before midday today, and it is now coming up towards 10 PM. So I'll just stick them in for the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes in some hot water. The rest of the time they are left to defrost. And I've got some mice here as well, where they have been defrosting throughout the day. So let's start. I'll start over here with the sort of grow out rack. At the top, this here, as you can see, she is looking rather hungry. This is Pearl. She is my exanthic VPI line exanthic leopard pied. I got her from Newton Reptiles in Holland. I managed to get her over just before the lockdown kicks in, which was awesome. Bear with me, guys. Normally, you see, I just feed from down here and stick it over, but unfortunately you're not getting an excellent view of this girl. She's particularly beautiful. What I will do at some point is I'll get each of these animals out individually and sort of spotlight them a little bit. So I've got a small wiener out for this girl, and boom, yeah, no problemo. Take her in the water. Sloppy sausage. There you go, baby girl. There we go. Right, next up is Coco. This boy is my leopard clown. Again, looking hungry. Let's get a little one out for him. A little small wiener out for this boy. Almost sure he'll have something to eat. Here we go. Whoop! Didn't even catch that one. There we are. Well done, buddy. Right, now the rest of this drawer is colubrids. I've got a couple of hog noses here. This boy Munchkin, he is my hypochondra. He's gonna have a small mouse. I love these little guys. They're awesome. Where are ya? Let's see if I can find him for you guys. Come on, Munch. Where is that? There he is. Hello. Here we go. Let's get you something to eat. Come on. Have to change that water now. Where's he? Here you are. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Just leave that one there for him. He is going to go for that, but that is not very easy to do, guys. With for a camera, I take my hats off, especially to Marv, who seems to do it live every week. That is much more difficult than it looks. Okay, so we're going to go on to Pixie now. She is a Condohetic Xanthic. She's a little one, but she is getting bigger all the time, let me tell you. Once you start taking snakes off of pinkies and start putting them onto the this sort of bigger rodents, you really notice the way they just shoot up in size. It's incredible, really. Now, where is she? I like to give them lots of. Have a look at these guys. There you are. Right. Come on, Nicky. They love burrowing, these guys, so I do like to give them some deep lid myself. To have a little burrow when they want to. The downside of that, of course, is that don't see them as much, but if they like it, then that's what matters. Come on, there you go, good girl. Let's take that mouse. Right, and these are two of my particular favourites, guys. These are Lizzie and Diablo. And they are my Mexican blacks. I had a nightmare with this boy here. He escaped on me twice. 3 weeks in between each time, and I found him the first time. I found him on the, used the old trick of just keeping a heat mat out, really. Make sure there was always water and a hideout for him all the time. 3 weeks late, eventually, it was my wife found him. Brave little sausage picked him up and stuck him back in the box. Oh look, he's in shed. Bless him. He's in shed. Then about a week later, he managed to escape again. That's and that is why you will see I have these bulldog clips everywhere. But he is always hungry. Shed, not shed. don't matter. Bang, off he goes. He'll get another one of those pinkies, and I'm trying to get him up to size for to get him onto the fluffs, because like I say, once you start getting him on the fluffs, this is what happens. They get massive very quickly, and she was a little tiny noodle a few months ago, and look at her now. Bang. Yeah, focus there, sorry chaps. They're a little bit shy, but absolutely beautiful. I'll leave her to it. Okay, so we're back here with the bigger snakes now. I've got a couple of girls here who've just laid and haven't gone back on food yet, so this girl here was only about 10 days ago. She unfortunately was egg bound. This is my cinnamon girl, but look at that, straight to the front of the tub. Poor sausage was egg bound, but I gave her a good clean up recently. Really good. She hasn't eaten for me yet. She gave me one egg, and then I really struggled, bless her. I had to take her down to vet. And I'll do a video about that another time, but she beautiful. That is her first meal, guys, since those horrible egg bound eggs. Really happy about that. This girl also laid for me today. She is my pastel, but she's already had a couple of meals since laying. She is a nasty little bugger. I don't like opening up this one too much, let me tell you. But on the upside of that, she smashes that food every single time. Right, now we're going to go down, I think, to Buttercup. She laid 7 beautiful eggs for me this year. My first clutch of the season. She is a butter orange ghost, hypo butter, whatever you want to call it. Now she is now that Cinnamon has eaten, the only girl who still won't eat since laying. But again, I've cleaned her up more than once now, a couple of baths, nice and new sterilised tubs a couple of times, just wanting to get that smell. I was just worried I hadn't got all of that smell out of there, but as you can see, she's just not having it. She looked absolutely terrible, let me tell you, when she laid, poor thing. It really did take it out of her. They do seem to tighten up even though she hasn't eaten, but you can see, look, you can see, not interested at all whatsoever. Come on, you need to eat and get strong again. Come on. No, just not interested. Okay. So on to the next one. Okay, now Minion here, I have missed him out, but there is a reason for that, and I'll come back to it later. And here's Honey. She's my bamboo, beautiful girl, compared to a hypo starvey ghost. Hypo starvey, and she's a monster. Always has been. Ate like 3 days after she laid, straight back on the food. Awesome. This girl was sold to me as a mouser, Holly. She's my GHI. Another beautiful girl. Hi, look at you. Now, she was sold to me as a mouser, and it's true, she will not eat rats. But that's alright. There is an alternative to mice, and that of course, is ASFs, and she will take those no problemo, as you can see. Now, this is Raven. Now, he used to eat anything at all you stuck in front of him, but since this breeding season, he will now only take ASS, the picky little bugger. So, and I'm going to prove this to you right now. But nice rat wiener, right there, nice and warm. He's hungry. Look at that, straight out. He's beautiful, this boy. Here, go on, take it. Take it. It's a nice rat. It's what you always used to eat. But will not take it a cheek. See? Just won't take it. Right on his nose. Not interested. Yeah. Ready? ISF. Ready? Bang. Straight away. Can't be bothered arguing, son. Can't be bothered arguing. Take the ASF. There you go. Okay, so now we've done all the ones I knew we were going to take, other than Buttercup. Like I say, I had high hopes for her, but no. Now we're on to the fussy ones. This is my ivory boy, Casper. There he is, friendly as anything. Casper, the friendly ivory snake, ball python. He's a bit fussy. He has months on and months off. He ate through April. He hasn't eaten through May. Let's hope June is a better month. Come on. Yeah, good boy. There you go. June is the month. There we are. Now this girl, Candy is her name. She is why I bought Casper. It is my yellow belly / gravel. She's too small for this year. I'm hoping she'll be okay for next year, but she hasn't eaten for me. And I have tried everything. I've changed substrates, I've tried mice and rats. I still try every month. But she isn't losing much weight. Oh, and she's shed, which is interesting. I did notice that she was in blue, and I forgot actually. So let's see if that makes a difference, shall we? Sorry for that poor camera work. But this girl will not eat for me. She hasn't lost that much weight, and she's still, as you can see, is not in a bad condition. But I really would like it if she would have something to eat. But you can see, she come on, yeah. Come on. She just balls up. I leave I've tried drop feeding her. I've tried everything. Come on. Come on, let's show you your head. Let's show everyone your head. There we go. Not interested. I've changed her position in the rack, changed her from a high position to a low position. I've had her on paper. I've had her on, obviously wrecked chip. I've stuck her in a divided rub. Nothing. So we're going to keep going with her. I have had a thought after watching MJ. that I might buy some chicks and try on some chicks. The other option is I'm also going to change supplier to just at least to give it a go, because to where I know the guy who owned her before went. Okay, so this is Lollipop. She's not going to have a problem even. She is my Conda Hypo Hoggy, and she will have large. Large and medium, really. I think maybe they're both larges. Missed it. They're not very good at catching prey, these guys, as you can see. She's bit herself, the stupid. No, stupid. Sorry guys, give me a sec. She's bit herself. No, the mouth is here. Okay, sorry about that. She bit herself. But as you can see, I rescued her away from herself and got the mouse in her gob instead. There we go. Okay guys, so I was showing you Minion earlier, and he is my Coral Glow Pinstripe Orange Ghost. And this chap, since December, since the breeding season, has gone right off of his food, and he's dropped some weight actually. I've been a little bit bothered about him. I started pairing him up in December, and he's gone to two girls, Cinnamon and Buttercup, and he did brilliantly. But he stopped feeding almost immediately in December, and after about 3 months, it was February, I think. It was February. I just stopped pairing him, but he still hasn't gone back onto his food. He clearly did the job, because both girls did go on to lay, so that's great. He had 6 locks in total, but he just hasn't gone back onto his food. So what I thought I would do is I would try the MJ arboreal feeding technique. Now, I might be doing this wrong. Hope not. Oh, when he's looking pink, are you going into shit? Well, we'll see what we can do. As you can see, he's so friendly. He always wants to cuddle. He doesn't look too skinny. He's looking pretty good. But he has gone down about 300 grams from about 1100 grams. He is now just over 800 grams. So we're going to give the arboreal feeding technique a go, and we're going to see what happens. I don't hold out a huge amount of hope. I don't know what to do with this guy. This is another guy. I'm hoping that he just wants to cuddle. That he might also take some chicks. Give him the opportunity for a mouse. We'll give you the opportunity for a mouse. Come on. No. Yeah. No. Okay. snake feast there, and he's on the table there, and he's just going straight through all of it. That's a shame. Okay, well, I'm going to get some chicks for this guy, and hopefully that will encourage him to eat. If not, just keep going, keep persevering, and hopefully it won't be long. But you can see there, look guys, his bed is all pink, bless him. I think he's about to go into shit. So we'll put you back. Go on. Now, I do have some more, well, a few more snakes. You can see by the extra rodents, but they're not in this room. They're elsewhere. I've got a couple in quarantine, and I have some upstairs who stay with me. I've got a few corns, and a little rosy bar, Mexican rosy bar. So I will show you those at another time, but for now, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.